Jeez, look at the mess I'm in today. Hey guys! Yoo-hoo! Okay, video number 2 of Vlogmas, and I'm tilting the camera down because I'm going to be doing some present wrapping today. Please excuse the mess that is my living room. That's presents, that's not mess. Well, it is kind of mess, but... Anyway, I need to remember that I'm not going to be editing or cutting this in any way. This is just getting uploaded raw to YouTube, which is a great idea. Anyway, yeah, whoops. Yeah, even though it's the 3rd of December, this is Vlogmas video number 2. I couldn't film last night at all, not that I didn't want to, but I couldn't because I had a friend round for a movie night. That's my friend Brandon, and he's awesome. I'm not organised at all. But yeah, we had a movie night, and we were watching robot movies. By which I mean we watched WALL-E and Chappie. And if you've never seen, well, actually, if you've never seen either of those two films, go watch them. If you like robots, they're awesome. I love WALL-E. WALL-E's one of my favourite Pixar films ever. I need to be, like, doing something, as well as just talking and you can't see my face. But yeah, I was going to say that if you've never seen Chappie, you need to go and watch it, but actually, if you've never seen either of them, yeah, if you like Disney, definitely watch WALL-E. If you haven't seen it, it's one of their best, I think. Certainly one of my favourites, anyway. Definitely my favourite Pixar. But Chappie's awesome, and Dee Antwoord are awesome in it too. They basically play themselves. Well, they keep their own names, let's put it that way. But yeah, seeing them be parents to a robot is quite interesting. I feel like I'm too far away from the camera, like you can't hear me. I am having to talk a lot louder than I normally would. Okay, first present I'm wrapping is my mum's scented candle that I got her. But I'm doing this on the floor because it's a lot easier to wrap things on the floor than on our coffee table, which is just covered in rubbish. Crap, there's something stuck under the sellotape, but never mind. Also, when I'm sitting on the floor, people don't realise this, but I actually use my feet to help wrap presents. If things are getting difficult. You'll see what I mean later on, I'm sure. Yeah, I genuinely use my feet to help hold things. I'm like a monkey. But I tell you what, the most monkeyish feet I've ever seen are actually Craig's. You see Craig's feet, his toes are freakishly long. Anyway, enough about that. What am I even trying to achieve here? I'm messing this up. Normally I'm really good at wrapping, but I think it's because I'm talking as well. I'm sort of distracting myself. Anyone else, like, really super good at wrapping presents of any kind? It's because I'm trying to wrap something cylindrical. It's not really working. Normally I'm really, really good at wrapping presents. There we go. Yeah, are you one of those people that's like really awesome at wrapping presents? Or are you one of these who just sort of turns it into a messy ball of paper and just think, yeah, that's good enough. It'll stay like that. It's the thought that counts. Because I'm not doing great on this one, but normally, like, I like to make things look really good. The end of that isn't great, but then the first end never is. Yeah, I like to make things look as good as I possibly can. And as pretty as I possibly can, if I can. But I know Craig isn't great at wrapping presents. And he won't mind me saying that, because he'd agree that he can't wrap presents to save his life. And I know several people that just don't. Whereas my, well, I don't think she counts as my godmother anymore, purely because I'm now old enough that I can take care of myself. But well, I'm still going to call her my godmother. Really like it was her thing every year to make the presents look really, really super pretty with like ribbons and bows and all that. And I've always loved how they looked. And I always wanted to do the same thing, hence why I do it that way now. That looks alright, right? I mean, yeah, the end is a little bit tatty, but I've done worse in the past. Whoops. Oh, come back. Right, what are we thinking? Holographic or flat? Holographic. I was going to go with holographic everything. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, my godmother, like, she must have spent absolutely ages wrapping all the presents that she'd do every year, because they always looked so perfect and so pretty and so nice, and I always felt bad opening them, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to like ruin the overall look. Like, I know they're meant to be opened, but it's like when someone makes a really super pretty like plate of food, you know, how they really make it look like, you know, they're obviously thinking about the aesthetic at the same time, and you kind of feel bad like eating it. It was that sort of thing. I always felt guilty opening those. Okay, the feet are about to come into play. Right. Ah, stay still, goddammit. There we go. That's what I mean, I use my feet to help me wrap presents. Otherwise I just wouldn't get them done anywhere near as pretty as I normally like to do them. They don't always end up pretty. But yeah, is anyone else like me? Like, does anyone else like to like make them really super pretty if they can? Or do you just sort of chuck it together and that's it? Because there's no shame in that, trust me. It's the thought that counts. Ugh. Right. Who else knows how to do this? Have you seen this? Probably lots of people. I'm probably insulting everyone's intelligence. Hup. And the other side. Yep. There we go. And that's my mother's scented candle wrapped. And I just realised I have no gift tags, so I'm gonna have to remember what each present is. Never mind, I'll remember that one. I'll just put like a little pen mark, like initial it where I'm gonna put the tag, so the tag will be covering it anyway. Sorry, just drinking coffee out of my Star Wars mug. I got a set of 4 of these. Unfortunately, one broke. Well, it didn't break all the way, but we could see that it was about to, you know what I mean? Right. Next up, my mother's chocolate. I apologise to all Americans because I realise I just butchered your accent. I'm sorry. I apologise. Very, very much so. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, that'll fit. I got one of those wrapping papers that have a grid on it. Because, yeah, I can't cut straight if I don't have some sort of guide. Although, when you were kids, did your mum ever used to do that? Like the one line with the scissors, and then you'd try and it came out shit? Because I swear it's something that just magically happens. When you hit like 20, you can suddenly do that, and I'm not sure why, because I never could as a kid. I'd always like really mess it up. It'd get really, really scrappy and messy and horrible. It would always come out awful. But nowadays, like, I can do that just fine. And I swear it's just something that the universe decides you are allowed to do now. Or is there anyone else out there that's sort of 20 plus and is still struggling to do that and still ends up with a scrappy mess? Was it just me? Is it just me being like arty and crafty? that I can do that. Who watches my videos? Because I swear I am boring as shit. I think maybe 2 of my subscribers might watch my videos, plus like one poor sod that clicked on the link by mistake when I post it on Tumblr. That's my theory. I don't think anyone, like, intentionally watches my videos, but never mind. My vlogs make me happy. I'm doing it for me, not anyone else. And hey, if you like them, that's cool. If you like listening to me talk about banal shit, then go ahead. You listen. I need to remember I'm not editing this. I need to stop swearing. I'm sorry. Although, I did say bitch in the first video. I apologise for that. But then I was referring to Char, and Char's not going to care. Char calls me way worse. But that's best friendship for you. Yeah, anyone else got a best friend like that? That you just sort of rip the shit out of each other? Again, swearing, sorry. But yeah, you just rip into each other because you know that you can. Because that's been me and Char for the 4 or 5 years that we've been friends. I actually, quote unquote, met Char before I met Craig. So, yeah. Technically, we've been together longer than we have. Oh, come on. There's bits falling off this because I can't... What's going on? I keep leaving like too much on one side and it's not working. There we go. Ah. Finally managed it. I think it doesn't help also that this wrapping paper is like really thick and really tough. Like, it's good quality stuff. It's not like the really weak, flimsy stuff. Oh, I'm so upper class. Oh, can you actually see? There we go. Oh yeah, so classy with my super luxury wrapping paper. Oh, jeez. It by the way, it cost me £1 a roll. From the store that my brother works at, which is like renowned for being cheap. So this might, I mean, this on the packet, this said luxury wrapping paper, but like I've seen luxury crackers that have like really crap plastic combs in and all this stuff. I think, what's luxury about that? Yeah, they're just saying it to make you buy it. But it worked. I bought it, so, you know, there's some truth to it. Oh, there we go. And I'm not wrapping a ribbon around this one. I'm going to be using one of these. It's got a mouthful of plastic wrap. Flat. I'm going to use a flat silver one for this, because I want to save some of the hollow at least. I don't want to give the hollow to everybody. Trials. Ah, it does stick. Okay, good. Up. There we go. Let's press it down. And that's Mum's chocolate wrapped up. Okay, so that's my mum's presents. Candle. Chocolate. Woohoo! 2 out of God knows how many. I'll probably do several wrapping pictures. Wrapping vlogs. So that's that, and my dad's book next, I think. The Private Eye one. Remember when I showed you guys this a couple of days ago? I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a piss take of news articles and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like news articles, but like made funny. There needs to be more like funny stuff in the news, or the news has to be told in a funny way. Or yeah, we need more good news. Does anyone else have that view? That there needs to be more good news, because I feel like we just get depressing crap all the time. And yeah, a lot of what's going on in the world is depressing, but you know, I want to hear about kittens being rescued and you know, just and like good things. We need good news. Well, like I remember reading a story. I think it was in a book, like funny news, like things that had happened. And one of my favourites was a mouse that was like stealing jewellery. There was a mouse living in this jeweller's, and they didn't know. And they noticed that every night, like bits and pieces would go missing from the jewellery counters. Like one earring or a jewel from a necklace, but not like the whole lot, not like the full set of earrings or the whole necklace itself, just like little bits. And they thought, what kind of burglar is coming in and just stealing these little bits when they could just pocket the whole thing? You know, why are they basically leaving evidence? So they set up a camera to find out what was going on. And yeah, turned out there was a mouse living in the skirting board that was stealing bits at night and taking it back to its hole, and I don't know what it was doing with them. Maybe it was trying to flog them, who knows? Flog them to the rats outside. The rodent black market. There's a cartoon idea for you. Copyright. My idea. No, it's alright. You can take it if you want. Ooh, 16 minutes I've been recording so far according to this. This is just getting uploaded straight away. Like I say, I'm going to be doing several of these, probably just to fill up the Vlogmas videos, because I haven't got a lot of ideas, to be honest. I'm just sort of messing around. Oh, for heaven's sake. This wrapping paper is really thick, and it's difficult to fold. First world problems. Thick wrapping paper. Oh, I'm getting really Christmassy now. I don't know about you guys. I mean, well, especially in England. I don't know if it's the truth everywhere, but especially here, most people sort of fight Christmas. Because, well, I saw the first selection boxes arriving in stores, certainly in our store, right at the end of September, so the last 3 days in September. I thought, you guys are heathens. Who puts Christmas stuff out this early? Because technically, isn't that still summer, technically? September, October, November? No, wait, it's just at the start of autumn, or fall, depending where you're from. But yeah, I was seeing like selection boxes and even advent calendars coming out all through sort of October. I thought that's way too early. And a lot of people I've noticed like fight Christmas to the point that when, you know, December finally rolls around, everyone's sick of it and they kind of don't want Christmas anymore. Whereas the thing is, I've been like that before, and it doesn't feel good, because when you actually get Christmas Day, it doesn't feel that special. But this year I thought, right, I'm not going to fight Christmas so much as just ignore it. I'm just going to ignore all the Christmas bits and pieces coming out, and, you know, I'll really sort of throw myself into it in December. I ended up throwing myself into it in the last sort of week of November, because I did all my Christmas shopping. But I feel better that I feel better sort of embracing it and not like fighting it off to the point that I don't want Christmas anymore, because that's just sad to me. Like I really enjoy Christmas. Christmas is one of my favourite holidays. I say one of because I really like Halloween as well. What is everyone's favourite holiday? There we go. That's my dad's private eye annual. Woo! Yeah, so what is everyone's favourite holiday? I know on the internet it seems like Halloween seems to be most people's favourite holiday. But mine's, I don't know, mine's a toss-up between Halloween and Christmas. I can't really choose, so I like that they're so close together. There's my dad's chocolate. I was looking for it. Just singing randomly to myself. The thing is, ever since I watched Chappie last night, I've had Deanne Bud's songs stuck in my head. They're a good band though, like, I'm not complaining at all. Anyone else out there listen to Deanne Bud? I've got quite a few of their songs on my music player. Fatty Boom Boom's one of my favourites. I like Cookie Thumper as well. And I remembered my love for that song watching Chappie last night, because that played quite a bit throughout the film. Well, a couple of times at least, if not 3 times. Chappie was just a shameless plug for them, I swear. I'm not complaining at all. I mean, to be honest, they're fairly good actors. I really enjoyed it. But again, look up that film if you like robots, it's cool. Talking about films, I want to be doing a video talking about everyone's favourite Christmas films, because I've got some favourites that I watch every single year. And like, I know I don't want to talk about it too much now because I want to make another video about it, but I know that in England, like the one that's always shown on TV is The Snowman. And in America, isn't it? The Grinch. But like is it the cartoon version or the live action version that's always shown? I think it's the cartoon, isn't it? Like that's played without fail every single year. Because I do know there's 2. It was a Dr. Seuss book, wasn't it? The Grinch, I think. Yeah, I remember the Who's being Dr. Seuss. See, now I'm getting into the swing of things. I'm wrapping things a lot more easily than I was at first. Yep. I don't really have many plans for Vlogmas videos. I'm just going to be sort of doing whatever I feel like at the time. I'm going to be doing some Christmas baking. I want to be making some cookies. That's something I want to be doing. Some Christmas like chocolate bars as well. I'm going to try my hand at that. Don't know how that will come out, but we'll see. Maybe I'll manage it. Okie dokie. This has to be quite long, I think, for what I plan. Maybe that's long enough. Oh, it's all curly. Stop it. Oh, I don't think this is long enough, but never mind. Stop. Okay. Feet. Or foot. There we go. I mean, if I had someone else around, I'd ask them to put their finger on it, but I don't need no help. I'm gonna do this by myself. Whee! Okay, whoops. No! No! No, bad! Bad, stop! Okay. I'm not really vlogging about anything, I'm just sort of talking random prattle, but this is me. It's called Uncut for a reason. And that reason is that I can't think of anything good to say right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's something. You know, why is it there's always, like, discourse about the Starbucks cups? I was gonna say Star Wars cups, I think purely because I'm drinking out of a Star Wars cup. No. But yeah, the Starbucks, like the paper cups each year. Why is it there's always a problem. Someone's always got a problem with the Starbucks cups. I don't get it. Like, I'd say the English equivalent of Starbucks would be Costa, and they've got their own like paper cups, but I haven't seen anything said about them. But then there's not a lot you can have a problem with when it's just because they've just got gingerbread men on. That's it. But I don't get, like, there's always a problem. Someone's always got a problem with the Starbucks cups. There's the matchmakers done. So I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. Anyway, that's my parents' presents done, and I think I'll leave that there for now. So there's my mum's. I'm trying to make it so it looks nice. Yeah. And there's my dad's. So yeah, candle, green and blacks, private eye annual, matchmakers. Ha! Plus a load of random prattle that I decided to speak out of my mouth while I was wrapping them. You're welcome. You're welcome for the random shit that my brain says. And also, back to my scruffy face. Oh, can you see my Yondu collection from there? There's so much. Oh yeah, and there's my advent calendar. Which, look at this. That has already like popped open, kind of. I'm so upset. Stay there. Yeah, 3 doors open. It feels like I'm a long way through already. I can't wait for Christmas. I'm so excited. Anyway, wow, this video is 26 minutes long. 26 minutes to wrap those and talk the shit and drink coffee, which I'm barely through. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me that like rating. And catch me tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.